Hello and welcome to the stream. It's good to be back. Just check out what the comments are. It's been 3,000 years. It seems like it's been a long time. It absolutely seems like it's been a long time, but unfortunately I don't get to do this for a living. I had to go do the day job for a little while, so I had to travel out of town and do a presentation, stand up in front of a live crowd and talk for, it was close to an hour and a half. Quite frankly, that's a different experience. Who we have here? Anna, absolutely good to see you again. Hippie G, maybe a week. Let's see, can you hear me at this point in time? It looks like I've got a microphone coming through. I did put my earbuds in, thank you very much. And I have a beverage and no snacks, but we'll see how that goes. So welcome to the stream. I think the last time we completed the Trackers Alliance quest, this is with Alex. We're going to take a quick look at him real quickly. Hold on a second. That is him. Let's see if I can hit the button 6 more times. This is Alex. He's around level 38, so definitely we finished up the Trackers Alliance quest. So he's wearing that snazzy outfit that we took off the guy that we knocked off that pile of rocks outside Paradiso, I think. Actually, we did it both ways, didn't we? So we killed him 2 different ways. And he's not, Alex isn't in the Crimson Fleet, so we didn't really have the option to go down that path as well, but maybe that's something for the future. So we have Alex. I probably did a little bit of skill leveling in the meantime, but quite frankly, you know, the big news is what everybody knows about is we had Gamescom, we got the ground vehicle dropped on us, we got the escape room, or the escape quest DLC, which is what I'd like to tackle tonight. So a lot of exciting and fun things that are happening, and definitely excited about those. So I did buy the DLC, and for anybody who's confused, the Escape DLC is DLC, and it is paid DLC. I think it's 500 funny monies or creation credits or something like that, equivalent of $5 in the US. So if you're not the type to pay for DLC, maybe not for you, but if that's reasonable, it was entertaining, and we're going to run through it tonight with Alex, who has not been through it. I think I did a video last week with Kineer, my main NG+. I think he's on his 5th or 6th iteration, and that was pretty easy. Alex does have, what do we have here? I'm going to check this real quickly. I think my gameplay options are set here. This is where I've left him through the entire playthrough. So we've got a little bit of extra experience here, and he is far enough along that he has some of the Starborn powers. Something in here will probably be useful as well. I did not go through and hunt a bunch of temples. I may have picked up 1 temple off camera just to get that one off the list. I didn't go back and talk to Vlad. I think that's the missing piece, is I didn't go talk to Vlad. But I don't think, yeah, I think the quest will trigger in here. Just walk inside. Excuse me, sir.
Participate in one of our studies.
See what happens next. And we do have Andrasia with us. We have the solicitor. I did see in the comments, and I don't remember who it was, we don't care about him, but this lady right here, she seems interesting.
Such a spectacle.
Miss Genevieve.
I wonder sometimes
Foreshadowing.
if people come to the Astral Lounge knowing they will have regrets come morning.
Might be worth emptying your inventory out before boarding the ship, Anna says. I think you're right, actually. I may or may not do that. I don't know if I have a I don't know. I don't know if I've got someplace I can dump all that in one shot. Think about that. They know full well they'll regret it in the morning, but they do it anyway. Why do you have regrets? Well, let's ask her.
My dear, I have more regrets than I have strands of grey. But in time you'll know them as mere nuisances. The grumble of an old scar.
Yeah, Anna, I think it was, I'm trying to think, I think it was a viewer named Matt, maybe a French viewer, at least that's what he says. I could be wrong. If I mix that up, I'm sorry. But it was somebody who had watched the video and had mentioned that, which was pretty cool. So I didn't see her here the first time either. Let's see. People assume it won't happen to them. That seems likely. Most people just assume they won't get in trouble. They're just here having a party.
There's a little self-delusion in all of us.
She's very philosophical, which probably makes sense for somebody who wants to run experiments on us.
In any case, my dear, I hope you sign up for our study. I think you
I'll think
are
about it,
precisely the
Genevieve.
kind of candidate we need.
Dr. Belisi is an important client.
I'm just gonna sign up, not with her. How about the solicitor?
Excuse me, would you be interested in participating?
Nah, I'm
in
gonna
this
suffer through
study?
the inventory issue, Anna, I think.
It will require a small investment of your time as well as
Because I think I could go
storage
back
of
to my
your
base
belongings.
and build a
However,
box or two, and
in
I don't want to do it
exchange,
to
you
start
will
a stream. I
accomplish
should have done it
certain
ahead of
things.
time, though. Can you tell me more about the experiment? Why will you be taking my belongings? What do you mean by time investment? Let's just go.
Fantastic. You'll need to travel to Volai Kai. We have a
Volai
ship
Kai.
there waiting for you. Dock with the ship and go to the cockpit. You'll find a computer with all the registration information. And on behalf of Dr. Belisi and the stakeholders, thank you for
Thank you
participating
for
in our study.
participating. Alright, we have a quest now. How much stuff do we have, actually? Oh, this guy, yeah, because of the settings, he doesn't have any inventory problems. Anyway, it's just going to clog up the quest at the beginning. We'll live with it. What is this? Is this an activity? This is an activity. We'll just go straight there. Hope we don't have a fight on the way because of the wanted trait. There's nothing going on here. Project Mammon. So actually, I am on my ship.
Some say our lives are circular. Well, I hope the next time around we're just as close as we are.
Docking cycle complete.
Hey, Ben. Nice to see you again. And I am going to take the suggestion. I'm not sure that's what I want. I don't have any materials on board, do I? I probably dumped all my materials somewhere. I can't even make a silly box. How much inventory does this ship have? Oh, I can dump. Do I even have anything I care about? The helmet, I'm not going to worry about the gear, the weapons. I don't need a... I don't have that much stuff. I got a lot of inventory, or the ammunition. They're going to take all my ammunition, aren't they? You know, for reasons, I'm going to keep a lot of this stuff. Okay. I'm going too many different directions at once. How do I get out of this ship? I didn't design this myself. I should know how to get out. So here's why I'm going to keep all my stuff. Even though... Oh, I am on board. Even though I know it's going to clog up the start of the quest, when I get to the very end, if I finish it the way I hope I finish it, I can actually pick up all my stuff on the ship, and then I can go back and wander through the ship, and some of it might be helpful. I don't think I'm going to have to fight anything, but I think there's a reason to do it. Still alive is excellent, Ben. I shoot for that every day. What you going for today? Still alive. That's my favorite. Okay, so this is good. Hey, Andreja. Welcome to Project Mammon. Okay, accepting the terms. There's money at the end. That lady we just met. Funded by anonymous grants and sponsorships. That's probably always a problem. Mowgli! How are ya? The word Mammon comes from the post-classical Latin Mammona, wealth, used in the Vulgate Bible. Yeah, better society. So this is all for the betterment of society. Okay.
New
Now we're in
participant
trouble.
identified. Locking down module. Initiating departure sequence.
Andreja, don't turn your back on me. I'm about to be brain injured, I think.
Please remain still.
I'd already be brain
Procedure
injured.
initiates.
I did go through the Unity and come back. Accidentally. Some of you were here for that. They all talk to me differently now. They're all like, oh, you're back. Like, it's a big deal. Like, it's just an accident.
Welcome to Project Mammon.
Okay, so now they're going to take all my stuff.
Apologize for any inconvenience you experienced in your transport.
So we're at 50K to start with.
Escape from the station.
And there's a strange lady.
If you are having difficulty departing a specific
Hi.
area, the computer
Let's look
will
around
provide
first.
hints.
The door's
At a
locked,
cost.
but we can talk through the window.
Please consult the
There's an
console.
entire book with a single Bible verse in it. No man can serve two masters, for he either will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other.
Or if you have any further questions.
Gotcha. So, money is the root of all evil. I think that's the message they're giving us. The golden ratio, 1618, 0, blah, blah, blah. Optional, give that to Ava.
That looks useful. You mind
Betting
transferring
that's
that over to
Ava.
me?
Sure thing. Just give me a second.
Nice find. If you have an extra one, send it my way. I still have a free slot.
I'm with you. This is a fun spot, and it's dark, and we don't have a suit on, and we're wearing this lovely yellow outfit. So we have nothing at our disposal. There's a secret panel. And I can't see what I got, so we'll go to new items. The vent door key. And we've got writing on the wall. Tells us to take the axe. We like the axe. Can I favorite that? Hacking tool. Another battery. Keeping in mind she wants batteries. Money. How much money did that give us? 150. We've got a scientist. He's going to give us a note. Can't recall where I placed the power cells. Well, I think I'm finding them. That's nice. Sometimes it's best to sit down and take a breather. Okay. I believe you. Yeah, Mowgli, I'm kind of having to look at it. Hey, Clara Anglin's clue number 0. Follow the arrows on the ground. Power cell frame. So we're up to 3 batteries right now, which is cool. For you. How very nice. I wish I could see in here. There's clue number 1. Look for my arrows and destroy every camera you see. Med pack. A gun. Thank you very much. So at least with the scanner on, I can spot this stuff. I guess I don't have to do that, do I? So I'm going to go talk to her. Because she's been very patient over
So
here.
you're up. Wasn't sure if you were dead or just a core. But you're not looking too worse for wear. How you feeling?
Have any of you looked into her background, let her look into your background as well? Any preference on that? I'm okay, just
Rest well.
disoriented.
The disorientation
And they
should
keep taking
last
things out of
a
my
little
pocket.
longer, but if you got
Like my
what I
sushi
got,
rolls, which I just
you'll be
lost.
fine. Which is
I
good.
was saving
For a
those.
second, I thought you were another victim of whatever this is. In any case, I think we need to work together. You know what they say about two heads, right?
I have no reason
Then let me
not
tell you
to
what I
work
know.
together.
I found a computer passcode, but mine's already unlocked. So I'm thinking.
Okay, I'm locked
maybe
out. I
it's
can't
not
really
for
do
me,
anything. We just have to
maybe
wait
it's
for her.
you. But there's a delivery box we can use to transfer items. Here, you should be able to grab it.
Come on. Take items.
That passcode will let you use the computer behind you and get up to speed. If it's anything like my situation, you'll need to find power cells to start up the
They
fans.
keep locking me in place. Can't move around. Find the power cell, start the fans.
That's exactly it. And also, kind of a relief. I've dealt with some.
Did I give her the
slow
slate
partners in the
already?
past,
Because the
so,
slate was optional
the
to
fact you
give to
pick
her.
things up
Maybe
quick
I
will
missed
help.
that.
Anyway, I'll keep tinkering on my end. Let me know if you need anything else. Looks like we're in this together. At least for now.
I have a regulator. We'll favorite that. Notes, meg pack. I must have given her that thing, didn't I? No. Give items.
Perfect. I know just where to
So I
put
gave her the slate. Okay, I gave her the slate and the battery. That's cool. And a power cell frame. Check out the computer quickly. Welcome to Project Mammon. You're in a study. You kind of knew that. If you're here for 25 minutes, you can skip the puzzle. That's no fun. Restore the power to the fans. Power on all the fans. Turn on the generators on the ground floor. I'm not going to request assistance. Participant records. Would you like to grant consent? I'm going to go without it. I don't want them looking into my background. I'm a private individual. Okay, what was I doing? I picked up this thing over here. There's nothing useful over here. What are those? That's a vial. It's shaped like a digipick. I think that's cheating. Notepads. Nothing in the trash. Okay, let's do this. Power cells.
We got power going
Turn
to
on
the
the
fans.
fans.
Now we have to figure out how to get them all on at once. This is just a wild guess, but try
That one's
fiddling with
green.
the console on the platform.
I'm just going to hit the ones next to the ones that aren't lit. And see that. Not going to hit that one. How about that one? And we're going to go this one.
Fans are all on, both in your room and in mine.
Got it.
We're almost out of here.
I'm your biggest fan. Is there anything over here that I need to pick up? I don't see anything else up here. I don't need a foam cup. Hit a button, lights
Hit
flash.
that switch. I wonder if that's a clue.
Okay, first room's easy.
Please proceed through the exit door
Piece of cake.
to begin the next phase of the experiment.
Yes! I don't know what you did, but it looks like we can get out of here. Don't know where that door goes, but
Thank you, Anna.
hopefully we
I
can
think I
still
did get it. It had the.
There's an
I think it has the
intercom
vent
here in my
key.
room. I've been yelling into
which
it
gets
for
me
a
the
while
gun.
now, but no response. Maybe
She's been
it's
yelling into
somewhere
an
on the other side of that
intercom.
door.
Let you know if I
Then
find
we'll
one.
be in touch.
I took my bourbon. I'm kidding. AU 79. Is there anything else going on in her room? Why don't you just leave? Yeah, so she had 2 batteries and we had the same kind of arrangement, so that's okay. Let's see if we can get out of here. I don't think there's anything else in here. Is there any? Oh, power cell fuel. So I have the outer wrapper and the fuel. So I think eventually I can make power cells.
Warning. Oxygen depleted.
That's not
All
cool.
doors have been sealed. For your safety, please equip a spacesuit and restart ventilation.
So I didn't hear it break, and they automatically equipped the suit for me. That's pretty cool. Hold on. Hello, little guy. We need you. And now I have a light. Excellent. So I have a light. I can hit the button for that. I can kill these guys and take the nutrient just for the sake of taking it. There's nobody else in there. So I have a computer panel here. Buttons on the wall. Gravity switch. Maintenance room key card. I'll take that. A cooler that's locked. I've already cleared that guy out. Refrigerator has more power cell frames. Okay. That one's locked. This room has... Oh, arrows on the wall. What do we have? Right, up, left, down. Right, up, left, down. Right, up, left, down. Should just go try it. I'll come back in here in a second. Right. Up. Left. Down. Este botón. Did I get that wrong? Right, up, left, down. I got that wrong. Right, up, left, down. Right. Up. Left. Down. Interesting. We'll work on that in a second.
An obstruction on the ceiling is preventing ventilation doors from opening.
Remove the obstruction.
Please remove the obstruction and try again.
So this is where we come over. I think. We always like remote turrets, but they always have to be set to protect us. Not going to request assistance, and I'm not going to read... That's not Ava. We're not going to read that individual's name either. There we go. Okay, now that's working. That's fantastic. It's still disappointing that that's not working. Maybe there's a sequence of events. Oh wait, while we're up here, kill the camera. Oh, I get a power fuel cell. And I also got to kill the camera without using any ammunition from my gun. These fans look like they'll be slightly choppy. Okay. They're still taking things out of my inventory. Yeah. Now I'm regretting it.
Restoring ventilation initiated. Intercom functionality restored.
So I have ventilation. And there's a door and a guy. Let's talk to
Is that you? Can you hear
Miss
me from
Ava
over
on the
there?
intercom. I like that I can just ignore her and pretend they're static noises.
Wow, first of all, let me
I didn't
say
make
how
it.
nice it is to hear a familiar voice. But I doubt you have time to chat. What's the situation over there? You doing all right?
I'm great. They just took all my snow globes.
Good to hear. I wish I could say the same. I've got heat leeches everywhere. More annoying than dangerous, but still. If you find an axe, do me a favor and send it through the transfer box. I can send you something back in exchange. I've got a digipick here if you can make use of it. Fair warning though, you lose a digipick, it's gone forever. So if you want one, you better be handy with picking locks. I found that out the hard way trying to...
I don't think we're going to send her anything just yet. So what do I have here? I have 150 credits. I have an ammo vending machine. Nothing really of value over here. A code that doesn't seem to actually work for me, which is unfortunate. There's a cred stick in there, so now I have 300 credits. Thank you. What did I get? I have a key to the refrigerator. And Clara's clue number 2. There's more than one combination for the wall lock. I think we just figured that out. Or perhaps we knew that already. That's cool, Ben. I'm not sure I want them though. So what can I use them for? Well, I have some ideas. Med pack, more money. I have a fair amount of money at this point in time. I have a gun. She'll give me more digipicks. Deep mining. Do I have ammo? 43 ultra mag. That's 10. I'm gonna give her the gun.
Hey, is that you? Can you hear me from over there?
I hear you.
First of all, let me just say how nice it is to hear a familiar voice. But I doubt you have time to chat. What's the situation over there? Good to hear.
I guess we have to
wish I could
redo
say
this
the same.
again.
I've got
Okay.
heat leeches everywhere.
Because I
If you
just
find an
abandoned the
axe,
conversation.
Do me a favor and I can send you something back in exchange.
So here's the question.
Wow, a gun is worth at least 3 digipicks.
There you
I
go.
already
She
got
already
her
has her own ammunition. That's what I was wondering. Were they going to take my ammunition? So I don't have a gun anymore. But I still have ammunition. And I think I have 450 credits. So I am not going to mess with the ammo machine or the food machine. And she has given me... What do we have? Where are my digipicks? Did she give me the digipicks? There you go. Oh, I didn't give her the gun.
Got the weapon. Sending the digipick back your way.
All right. So what's in this box? Do we care? I think it's maybe food. My health is pretty good. Actually, let's see if I can get rid of this traumatic injury I have. Perfect. I'm going to burn a digipick on this. Actually, no. Is there something in the next room? No. We'll deal with this guy next. What's up, buddy?
Stay away from me. So, how do I know you ain't one of them?
You
That
don't?
other guy, he helped too. Until he got pissed off, I wouldn't give him my shit.
Obtain the item from Red. I might be able to make use of whatever you're holding.
Oh, really? And I'm supposed to just give it to you? Hell no. You may
Come on,
have got
buddy.
the O2 running, but I don't know you, so don't try anything.
How about...
Food. Just give me something, anything to eat, and
Food.
it's yours. Hold on. You got food? You gotta give it
I
to me.
have
I don't
the
have the energy
guts
to
I
stand.
pulled out of a heat leech. How about
You
that,
for
buddy?
real? But as hungry as I am, might as well be chocolate pie. Fine.
Food's food,
I'll
man.
trade you what I got.
Awesome. Flashlight off. Follow the shadow. There's a lot of ammunition for guns I don't have. Another hacking tool and a power cell frame. Okay, so flashlight off. Let's place the object and see what our code is here. 2143. Two, 1, 4, 3.
Phase completed. Please proceed through the
Nice.
exit door to begin
So is there
the next
anything
phase.
else in here? Oh, hey.
What the hell was that?
What was that? Just some
Not
kind
just
of
any
creature.
An angry one. Well, whatever.
Well, I don't know
it
if
was,
it's angry.
It don't matter.
Could be hungry.
You may have found a way out, but it's still their way. And I'm not going where they tell me to. Especially if some monster is on the other side of it.
Yeah, Anna. I like his attitude too. I think he's got the only practical attitude in here. We have to move forward to survive. This is part of an experiment. I'm open to other alternatives. Do you know of another way out? I'm just going to say let's survive.
You think they're going to do all this and let you walk away? So you go on ahead.
Hey, Charles.
I'm going to find my
No,
own path.
I haven't tried that one yet. I think it's on my list, though.
It's going to get us all killed.
Did you mention it in a comment? It might be why it's on my list. Okay, wait a minute. Now I'm confused again. So I have the light on. We did all this. We've picked up all these pieces. I'm not going to worry about this stuff. I do think... What do I have in here that would be interesting and fun? Solar flare? That could be useful. I have all my quantum essences. 23 of these ridiculous things. That's cool.
Warning. Hostile creatures detected in the area ahead.
Let's see what's going on here.
Find a computer before proceeding.
Okay, so I have this. I have a choice. I gave Ava a gun. I'm not going to worry about her. Let's go ahead and I'm going to use the turrets over here. So we're going to do an essence. It was underwhelming. Hit the right one. Anybody left? Nope. That was actually pretty effective. What was that? Solar flare, tap into the power of a sun, releases a searing hot plasma. Okay. So plasma, being able to spam. What happened? I ended up with a torn muscle and cellulitis. That's not great.
The experiment.
And I think that's probably just going to be like something to heal me, which would probably not the worst thing I could do. Do I have anything for aid? I have 3 med packs. How are they going to do? Yeah, that'll do. I probably should have done one of those in advance. That's nice. It's just kicking it around. We're not going down there. I would like to wait till I am not being poked by the welding machines. And there's Ava. We happen to know there's a bunch of stuff in this room we want. What do we see? Batteries. Batteries. 3 batteries. And there's a cutter crate. 4 batteries. Can't complain about that. 4 batteries. Mature Grabola, and since I have all these digipicks, I will open the cutter crate because I definitely want a cutter. Now we're set. Now I've got like a super weapon. Did that actually help? No, that didn't help.
Holy
What's up, Ava?
shit, that was close. I don't think I would have made it out alive if not for that weapon you tossed me, so, thanks for that. Yeah, I think there's a line they wouldn't cross. But now that they've crossed it, anything's fair game. Well, what about you? How you holding up?
I'm having fun.
Isn't how I describe
Is there a
what just
camera
happened
back in
to
that
us,
other
but,
room? I
hey,
do want to. I want
hope whatever way you like.
to destroy all the cameras, but
Anyway,
I
now
think
that
I'm
we
going to
aren't
miss
being
one
chased
somewhere.
by angry xenomorphs, let's see if we can get you over here to my side. So,
Anna, what was that?
so there's a computer
What was
here
that mod you were
opens the
using?
gate, but it says it's missing a control rod.
NASA Punk something?
Whatever
That
that
was
is.
brutal.
It must be on your side, buried
It's
under all
very
this
cool.
junk. Talk about a needle in a haystack. I'm confident you can. But yeah, I tried powering up that machine behind you first.
I'm stuck
Looks
again.
like you could use
They
it
won't
to
let
get
me move.
junk out of the pile. Once you find the rod, we can use the transfer box. There's notes here on how to install it. Doesn't seem too hard.
NASA
Famous
Punk
last words.
2330 is what Anna says. Okay, let's get the light back on. I need to go back here and just make sure there's no extra cameras in here. Are there? I don't really want to be poked by any of these idiots, but... So I think I got the camera in the last room. Got the camera in the first room. So as far as I know, I am following the instructions. I have the batteries. Turn on this little magnetic thingy. Oh, did I not turn on the switch? Gee, that's probably the thing I want. I'm pretty sure.
I see a control rod. Over there, you see it?
I see a
Now
control
pass that over to
rod.
me.
Blender. I don't know what any of that's good for. There's ammunition. 43 Ultimag. Just sitting around in the piles? I'm not complaining. That's great. I'll take free ammunition. I don't have a gun yet. I think I can solve that problem momentarily, though. Oh, Mercury camera. Everybody needs one of those. There you go. What am I giving her? The control rod. Where's the control rod? There you go.
Good work. I'll see if
Okay,
I can
get to
slot
work.
this in and get the gate open. God, there's so many wires and buttons. But
The question in my mind is,
the diagram,
why can't I just come over the top of this wall?
Socket.
Like, that's completely within reach.
like plugging in a router, right? How hard could it be?
Like, they don't
It
want me to come
turns
out of
out
this room.
very-
Otherwise, they'd just let me
very
jump over
hard.
that wall. Because I'm completely within reach of it.
Oh, wait. I think I got it. It was just upside down. Okay. Let me just shove it in here. Get in there. Stupid. Holy crap! The gate's open.
Very good.
Okay. Hopefully this will get easier
All right,
now that
so we're on the other side now.
transfer things. Huh? What the hell? Did you hear that? Don't come any closer or I swear to God.
Easy. I wasn't trying to start anything. Just
I
pass
gave you
it
that
on.
gun to shoot bugs, lady. Come on,
You're the
Ava.
one who left me for dead back in the first room.
Lady, I don't know what you
Don't
talking
shoot
about.
the only
I'm just
other
trying to make
human
it out of
alive in
Same
here.
as you. Will you please tell this woman I'm not the enemy here?
I don't know this guy. No, let's not do that.
Wait, you know him? Well,
We go
even
way
so,
back.
do you
We
think
were, like,
he's
in that other room
trustworthy?
together.
You couldn't have known him for long.
I gave him, like, heat leech meat.
I don't know. There's so many.
He
mind
gave me a
games in this
triangular
place.
statue.
It's possible I could see him, but he couldn't see me.
Practically brothers
and then
at
in the
this
next
point in
room,
time.
I could hear you through the glass, plain as day. So I assumed
Okay.
it was the same in every room. But
No, they were
Maybe
probably
not.
messing with you, Ava. What if you're wrong? He doesn't look like a threat.
shit, you do have a point. Best I can tell, he isn't armed.
Yeah, you're the only one swinging a gun around,
It's
lady.
possible that glass was one way. Soundproof, maybe too. In that case, you wouldn't have heard or seen me yelling for help. God, what a head fuck. I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, we can work together. For now. But I'm keeping a close eye on you.
Thank God. I have enough trouble with them. I don't need you on my back, too.
Well, let's just start over then. Agreed?
Whatever gets you off my back, I'm all for it.
You can start by telling us your story. I take it you got trapped here like the rest of us?
Not trapped, kidnapped. And I aim to find my way
That
out.
is different.
Then we need to finish this experiment.
I came here willingly.
Best I can tell, it's the only way forward.
She says
No
she's
way.
trapped. I don't know why she's
I
trapped,
don't
though.
go where they tell me.
What? In case you haven't noticed, we don't have a choice. The contract was explicit. We make it to the end, they take us home, everyone gets paid.
I don't care about their damn money. And on stations like this, there's lots of other ways out. Places they didn't intend for us to go.
And how do you know so much
There
about
you go.
this
There's my
station,
first
huh?
opportunity to forget to turn
I know,
my mic
lady.
back on.
I just use
Passed.
my eyes instead of
I'm
what
winning.
they tell you to see.
Yeah, right. Well, I say we keep moving from room
Have fun,
to room.
Charles. Thanks for
What-
joining in. Red's right. We'll find another way. Yeah, I'm
Thanks.
just.
I'm
I don't
glad
think it
we are
matters.
on the same page. I was in this room earlier and
We're on the same
Actually,
page as
Skyfall
much as anybody's
monsters.
on the same page, lady.
but I did make some progress before that.
Let's loot all these guys.
Through the next door, we need to open the
Let's wipe out that camera. So that's the third camera. Are there any cameras in here? No, I don't see any other cameras in here. And I do have Digipix, so I can't open that door. I'm going to open this door. That's going to be kind of the whole show, isn't it? I have one Digipic left. Clara Anglin's clue number 3. Save this clue for a rainy day. When you find one way forward, beware of people bearing gifts. Break the cycle. Rompy la Donacon. I have no idea what that means. Rompy de la whatever. I have clue 0, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, Ben, I'm not committed to everybody living yet. We'll see how it goes. Is there a camera in this room? I don't see a camera in this room. I don't see anything else in this room either. So this room, you open it up, you burn a digikey, and you get a clue that for me doesn't make any sense yet. I've already burned that camera. I have a hacking tool. I'm going to use the hacking tool. Awesome. Guess who's got a gun now? I too have a refined regulator. You're all in trouble now. Don't mess with me. I can be just as crazy as Ava. Yeah, I don't see anything else in here that's worth grabbing. And we are in the puzzle room. 65,000 credits. I'm just going to go around and pick up anything and everything I can find. There's a fuse box.
How do you know so much about star stations?
Let them
That's none of
talk.
your
She's just taking a seat in here.
Well,
Nice.
we're all in this together, so it kind of is.
We're not
Exotic
working
wood
together.
decoration.
We're not friends.
Yeah. Much we can agree.
That was not really what I was trying to do. So I have those 4 for disabling those. Power cell. That's tricky. There's a digipic under that box. I wonder if they hide other things under boxes. There's another power cell. I really do not want to
You found any audio logs?
have to go pick everything up in this place.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you didn't know? They have slates scattered around this place with audio recordings. Haven't found yours.
Okay, we'll just work the puzzles. So we're at 65,000. This is a 34. That's interesting. 19-year cycle, divide by 19.
More math.
2299, 2318, 2337, all of which are evenly divisible.
I don't even know
So
anymore.
I believe the answer to this is 1, but this doesn't look like I can get to 1. 4? 0? What's it do? Yeah, this thing only goes up in increments of... How far will it go? 94?
You know they ain't gonna pay you,
It
right?
goes to 94.
How can you be so sure they won't?
I don't think this one will
Because
let me
no
set
amount
the
of credit's
puzzle
gonna buy our silence.
number.
Yeah? You know, you say that,
So we
but
might have to put a
I can
battery
think
in
of
for
a
this
number.
one. This one here is the Fibonacci sequence. Add up the two numbers.
Fibonacci. Sounds like someone who owns a restaurant.
He was a mathematician.
I like how she tries to say it in
So,
an Italian
he still
accent.
had to eat.
Fibonacci.
Maybe he cooked up some spaghetti one day
610.
and realized it was his true calling. Anyway,
This one is,
what about
that
these
one's
numbers
pretty
on the
easy.
whiteboard?
We knew this one
Looks-
already.
like,
Atomics.
so we need to turn lead to gold here. I'm not sure what the number 82 means, though.
79.
Maybe there's another clue here that explains it?
How could be his bullshit?
That's just annoying.
Like this.
And then this one is the golden ratio.
Ratio. Why does that sound so
And I think
familiar?
because I gave her the slate, I have to wait for her to
shit,
do this
it
little
was on
dialogue.
that slate you gave me earlier. 1.618.
One 618. And I'm going to put a battery in here. Although I did also notice that I don't think this matters, I can make golden power cells. A lot of them. We'll make one. I don't really think I need any more. We'll set that one.
Doing it. The machines seem to have updated with the right number.
Did I shoot her accidentally? That was not my intention. There's the fuse box key.
You unlocked it.
75,000.
inside.
We like that.
Make sure it doesn't bite your hand off.
What do I get? The
God.
key card and
That just
philosopher's
looks like
stone.
plain old gold. I bet you could craft something with it.
Nah, I got a
What
better
could I
idea.
craft?
Craft me a fuse, and I can hotwire this box on the east wall.
Oh, no. We are not
Yeah,
doing
Ben,
that.
normally
No
when
way.
I've done this, or the last
Last
couple
time
times
I
I've
checked,
done it, I could
it
get
was
down
nothing.
to the right number, but I did see
Use
in
the
some
crafting
comments
station to make a
on
key card, and we're
the other
outta here for
video, there were
good.
people who didn't get the right number, could never get to it. So I have the fuse box key. Oh, let's make sure we get rid of this camera. Is that the fourth camera? So I am following all the cameras. Or I'm killing all the cameras. And I'm going to make a golden key card.
Make the fuse, slide in the box. Trust me.
I already have a fuse. I don't need to make one. So I have the key card now.
Congratulations on obtaining a golden key card. Please proceed to the final room to claim your reward.
We're winning.
Okay. You heard the announcement. That key card is our ticket out of here.
Okay.
You read my mind. Either way, for everything we've been through, it better be worth it.
We're at 75,000 credits. I can't help but believe we've missed something. It's alright.
What the hell?
There are no cameras in here.
Welcome to the prize room. On behalf of all of us
We're at
here
80,000
at Project
credits.
Mammon,
Feels like
I
I've
want
missed
to
something.
Congratulate the three
Why
of
can't I
you
get to
on
100?
making it this far. Now,
Nice helmet.
before we send you
Take
on
the
your
helmet.
way, I'm sure you're all curious about the number on the board.
I'll take the pistol.
Some of you may have guessed this already, but that number represents your collective score for completing the study. What you may not have realized is that number also represents your compensation. your
There's an arrow.
collective compensation. Which brings us to the final portion of the study. In front of you are credits, as well as a special gift from me to you. Only those...
What was the item I got? Clue number 5. You found the final clue. I didn't find number 4. I don't know where number 4 is at this point in time. All this time I thought it was an experiment, was to make the most creds until I realized the only way out was to deny them. The only real way out was to deny them. Reject Mammon's gift. The way out is inside.
who have taken the gift are allowed to leave. But, as you might suspect, there's a catch. There are only 2 gifts.
What did you do, Hippie G?
No more than 2 of you can return home.
Clearly I missed something.
Which means one of you must...
Maybe it was the 4th puzzle.
...from the experiment.
Maybe the fourth puzzle, if it's not reset, you can't clear it.
I can only speculate how your minds are processing this
Oh well.
information, doing the crucial calculus in your heads. But your thought processes are only half the picture.
Just want you guys to know I'm the only one with 2 guns and a spacesuit, so.
Thank you. And good luck.
What do you think that means? Removed.
It means exactly what you think it means. They want one of us to die. What are you saying? So you just gonna kill one of us? Just like that?
You don't get it. We have to do this. Think about it. This is how they buy our silence and let us go. We do this. It's mutually assured destruction.
Nah, there's always another way. Gotta be.
Yeah, you keep saying that. In fact, you seem to know everything there is to know about this place. And I think I know why. At first, I thought you were just optimistic. But you were
So I'm not sure, is she
certain
gonna
there
turn
were
on
other
me
ways out.
or just
Almost
him?
as if you knew.
I
And
know
then
she
it
turns
hit
on
me.
him.
You do know. You know because you worked with these people. You're part of this.
Yeah? You with her or me, though? Because if you're with her, I need to clear this shit up. I admit it. I worked on this station. Helped put together the guts. But that's it. I didn't know what we were building or what it was for. At no point did I work for them. That's the truth.
I believe him.
I don't believe you. And that makes this decision easy. At the end of the day, only 2 of us can go through that door, right? We get rid of
Yeah, that's what mine ended with,
split the
Hippie G.
creds, and
One
get
was the
hell
option
out of
that
here.
you need,
And
I
in the
think.
process, we get revenge on one
Okay.
of the people responsible for putting us here in the first place.
There's one more option. You 2 go and I'll stay.
You can try, but I've got an ace up my sleeve.
Whoa, what the fuck? Damn. Didn't have to be this way.
Can I take the money? I can take that money. Can I take the key? Key card? Is he gonna take the other money, or do I get the money?
Thanks. Guess I owe you one. Why don't you take
She
my
seemed a
shit?
little murdery.
I don't want it anyway.
Nice enough, but murdery. Sure, I'll take your credits. Okay, so he gives me the credits too. I'll take them.
Just be careful.
That's fine.
Dirty money like that always comes with some bad juju. Either way,
Because of bad
I know we
juju.
got off on the wrong foot. But you're all right in my book. Fact is, I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for you.
You are correct, sir. So I took the money. That's not terrible. I'm not complaining about that. So I can find an alternate way off, or I can follow him in there, and we're going to go find an alternate way off, because that's the much more interesting way to do this. And we have the key code, the key card, the number 4 key card. There's nothing I can do in here. I really don't want to be poked by a welding thing. And since I have an extra digipick doing nothing. Is there a single one? There's not a single one. What did I get in here? Med pack. That's it. Do I have to hack this one? Nope. I can just do that. Gravity's off. I don't think there's anything else in this place. I'm pretty sure I cleared this all out. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. I think now that we have no gravity, we can go downstairs and see what's going on down there. See if the fan is free. The fan has stopped spinning. It's Clara! Clara, you have been so helpful. Unbelievable. I made it all this way. Forgot my cutter. Left it in the junk pile. I did pick it up. So I can't open that on my own. I just have to flip the switch and I get gravity again. Okay, this is cool.
Detected. All staff on full alert.
I bet you are on full alert. Is this thing loaded up? 5? 8 is what I get. So we have 360, 148, 259. I don't remember what's in each one of these. I don't have key card number 7. I do have key card number 7. And we're going to switch to phase time here because that just makes all of this so much more fun. Although technically speaking, no, he went hostile. If he was going to turn around and maybe talk to me and we could have a conversation, otherwise he looked like he was going hostile. We're just going to do it then. And we'll get another key card, rescue axe, maybe recon fatigues. Sorry, that was a she. I wasn't paying attention. So I have snacks. I can eat the snacks. I have chocolate too. Where's Red now? Where's Red now that I have all this chocolate? Sorry, buddy. Gave you that terrible heat leech or whatever it was. None of that stuff looks interesting. I can't destroy it. There's nothing in here. Scientist outfit. None of those go jumping away. Oh, more boxes. So I have code number 7, which takes me into this next room. I have a different plan here.
What?
Those guys are all going to be hostile. There's a third hostile in the area. Well, he's not in this room.
We're gonna pay for that.
That's great. Got her just in time. Employee keycard number 3. Credits. Heal paste. Nice. Bunch of little bugs. Hello, little bugs. Now, sometimes it would be fun to just shoot all these bad boys. I don't need any of these things. I don't know why I'm picking them up. But I think what I'm going to do... Read the notes. Math's too hard. Unintended consequences. It's interesting. Test subject. That's Clara. Left clues. Nice. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to open the door. We're going to drag our little buddies out.
We might find you. Things are looking good for you!
I'm just going to run back in here and see if those little bugs clear everybody else out. Oh, that one came to fight me. This might take a minute or so, but let's see if this works. Get out here. You're supposed to be fighting stuff. If you're just going to stay in here, I'll kill you. That's kind of weird. So my question is... Yeah, so they did the security guard in, which was nice. I didn't have to kill him. Not that I would have minded killing him, but they saved me the trouble. What did I get off of him? New items? I've got a lot of nice new items. Wow, that's pretty nice. What do I have the most rounds for? Oh, that regulator. That's fine. It's crazy that I'm carrying a big bang now. That's absolutely crazy. So let's see. That's 426. Let's just open this one up and see what's inside here.
What was that?
What you got?
Nice try.
Yeah, they gave me the big guns now, so. I think that's it. Might be the last room. Docking ports, transports. Bone infection gained. That sounds bad. I don't have anything that would treat that, do I? Ooh, I have heal paste. That's the wrong thing. I have antibiotics. Maybe that helps.
We meet again,
Why,
my dear.
hello, Miss Genevieve.
Since you made it this far. And let me say, what a show you provided the stakeholders. But given your history, it's hardly a surprise. Oh my, such anger. I wonder, is that what you channeled to carry you through this experiment? Still, no one could have predicted you'd make it this far. That, my child, is a testament to your perseverance, character, and history. You're most welcome. You were always the most persistent of my children. An overachiever, as they say. If you don't mind telling me, having survived it, what did you think? How do you feel? And I suppose the study was a worthwhile experience on a number of fronts. You and I are not unlike in this. But many would disagree. You know, it didn't start this way. With the bodies and such. We began as a few humble scientists trying to change the world. Humble and naive. Because to truly make a difference in any endeavor, you need financial backing. Oftentimes from irreputable sources. Soon thereafter is when the suggestions started coming in. And of course you have to listen, because without them, we are all unemployed. I understand your feelings, but it's not so black and white, is it? There are other projects besides Mammon, after all. Projects that saved lives. But yes, my dear, I'm not going to insult your intelligence and tell you this was done purely for scientific reasons. You'd see right through such a transparent lie. As I've made clear, my motivations were far more basic. I did it for the money. The question now is what you do from here. I understand, which is why I'm unable to meet you in person. In any event, while I am left with questions, I believe you have all your answers. At least all that I'm willing to divulge. You will find your belongings in the docking bay, as well as a ship you can commandeer. Goodbye, my child. Remember that you always have a choice. I trust you'll make the right ones.
Made you take an interest in what we're doing here?
Look, I was just fixing the pipes. I noticed the false panel in the back, and that's how I found this room.
You like to do that, don't you? Poke around.
I'm a tinkerer, yeah.
And curious. That's something we value highly in this study.
Hey, I don't know what all this is or what you're doing here. I'm here to do maintenance on the station. Just let me do my job, and I'll be out of your hair.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Your contract is very explicit. But not to worry. I think we can find an alternative solution. So, what's your reason for wanting to participate in this study?
Easy. I heard the money's good. Real good. I've got some PTO coming up, and it seems like it'd be more lucrative than taking another contract job.
And why do you think money is so important to you?
I don't know. I'd say money is important to everyone. But, in my case, I'd say because we didn't always have it. Growing up in the well, having all of New Atlantis on top of you, it changes how you live.
But you have money now. You're successful. Why lie about it to your friends?
Well, that's why I'm here, Doctor.
I am muted. I did it again.
I believe you have what's called a scarcity complex. In your mind,
I wonder when you'll notice my comment.
Credits, time, love,
I took
finite.
2 drinks and didn't leave myself muted.
What makes you hold one and disregard
Anyway,
the other?
oh, this is all my stuff.
You got me, Doctor. Dead to rights. So what's the verdict? Am I in?
I think you'll be an ideal candidate for this study. But I also think it may help you understand yourself.
Yeah, I wonder how long that takes. Now, the nice thing is that when I go back and I look at the video and I cut it up into the 30-minute segments, I can tell exactly how long I was gone. What was that noise? It's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, let's switch back to our nice suit. What was I doing? Was it a constellation? No, it's a nice and fancy one. Oh, I have a hard target now. Let's see what kind of ship we have. I think I need to turn on the timestamps and then I would know. What do we have? So I hear combat music. Skip pack, isocentered magnet. Is this a freighter? This might be a freighter. 2 levels. It's got a little captain's quarters up top. Yeah, this is a little bigger. This is not the one I had earlier was a different ship. Nothing in the captain's locker. More credits. Yeah, nice. This is a freighter. Let's take a look at it real quickly. Make this my home ship. Nice cargo capacity. Yeah, it's for good, like, especially an early level character. This would be a fantastic ship. I think this would be good. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I don't know where my other ship is, though. That's the other thing is.
I believe we are not alone.
See, now I have Andresia with me. And so I think, can I go through here? Basic, skip, basic, basic. I don't think I've got a pack that'll get me up there. Unless I have a power pack in the ship. Oh, I do have now something that'll take care of. I don't have any health problems anymore. So the question in my mind now is, can I get back up into the station? It's not urgent by any means. Yeah, I don't have like a full set of. I'll give it one try. I'm gonna give it one try to see if I can get up onto the fan. If I can't get onto the fan, then I'm done. I'm out of here. I don't think there's more than one other thing that I haven't unlocked, and I have all the digipicks you could want right now, so. I just don't think I've got the boost power to get up here. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it. And I don't think I can change. Can I turn the gravity off again? No. If you have a power pack, it's possible to boost high enough up here to get on the fan and get out. But I don't think that's going to work this time. That's it. We have won the escape room to the extent that we can. Made a few bucks along the way. And one friend. Oh, no, wait. Since I can't come back out, I can't go back out and talk to Red. So maybe I'll see him someplace, maybe I won't see him someplace. I think there's a way to go back up to the room eventually. And Andrasia wants to talk because we've been adventuring together, so.
We're free and clear for flight.
Yeah, it's got a decent power mix. Where are we? That's the station. I don't know if there's anything here that's worth seeing. Let's see if we can get there. I don't have enough fuel to get there. So I'm fairly sure we've been to Indum before, haven't we? As part of the original quest line. Is it Indum 2? Pilgrim's Rest? Yeah, so we'll just exploit that little trick, which means if we've been there before, we can fast travel to it immediately and put ourselves in that system. And then we can jump over here and grab this power for whatever it is. Get back, get rid of a lot of materials, and then look at the UC Vanguard quest. Or maybe go test the buggy out a little bit. I assume by now most people have had plenty of time to look at the buggy, so we'll just grab that along the way. I assume those were Ecliptic coming to cash in on the bounty. So we're just going to skip past them for right now. We are right on top of it, so no point in... Not much need to go too far. I think gravity's a little heavy on this one. Gravity's heavy, the environment's terrible. Well, that was kind of absurd. I think we need to get inside pretty quickly. I have the wrong suit on for this. Burns, hypothermia. This is going to get bad fast. Hope this power's worth it. So that's the benefit these days, is you can have the gameplay options set so that you are taking damage from the environment, but we now have the ground vehicle, which allows us to move a little quicker from place to place. So we are getting a lot of interesting balance points in the game. I like all that. Not sure the best combination yet. Is this the third one? Is the fourth one always a fake out? I think the fourth one is often a fake out. It's behind Andre. Out of the way. I'm pretty sure I just ran into it. Come on. Maybe he's not gonna hit that. That one's a fake. Alright. What weapon do I have that I want to use? We're going to do something here. Not the coachman. Yeah, we'll just go with him. We'll just stick with the Beowulf for right now. See if Andresha can help out with that. Come on, Sparkles. Give us a power. What did we get?
Can you imagine how long this has been here?
How'd that work for you? Where's my ship? That went pretty well. Eat their essences. See, now the weather turned nice. Why did you do that to me? No, my question is, what power did we just pick up? Did I just get void form? I don't remember. I'd have to look at a list. Could have been it. I definitely had these. Reactive shield. I hope it's not reactive shield. I think void form might be it. I like that one. That's a good one to have. I don't need that there. So we're not going to do that at this point in time. In the main quest, I don't want that. In the faction quest, I want this one. But first, we're going to go back to Vessel 3B, the 4 resource base. We're going to get rid of this ship. Swap back to the good one. Ben, I tend to rely on FaceTime quite a bit. Well, that and Sense Star stuff. But that one just, I don't know. In the stealth mission, Sense Star stuff is just easy. We'll deal with this ship later. Let's get the good one back. Not the junker. Get the katana. That's the Crimson Fleet Captain, which I tried to rename twice, and I kept overriding it. Anyway. We'll step in here, drop some materials, make sure I'm healed. What do I have here? Burns. I have far too many problems. Should be better now. What do I have in here that I don't want? Coachman, click. Furious Tanto. I did forget to... Where's the cutter? Shipbreaker's cutter. I did, while I was off camera, start setting up for a weapons display in here. Let's see if I can turn the lights on. So I've got 2 Beowulfs. Got 2 of a lot of different weapons. I think I'm missing something here in the center. I haven't had a chance to do this yet, but I did pick up some of the skins for some of the weapons, and I wanted to put those up on the wall just as a demonstration, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. And I've still yet to build a proper museum for the collector. I just left all this stuff on the ground. That's nice. Mining suit. Get our weight down nice and low. And I think this might be an excellent time for me to take a short break or short intermission before we tackle some more content next. Let's see if we can get the intermission kicked in. Be back in just a couple of minutes.
It's coffee. Pick one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
Certainly. Please take your time.
Hello.
I'm meeting my girlfriend for drinks at the Viewport tonight.
Anything I can do for you?
And we're back. Hey, it's Dances with Owls. Nice to see you. I remember you. I think the chat might be ready. The Varun are about here. We're so close, aren't we? We're absolutely so close. You can taste it. There's so much news coming out all the time. Actually, it doesn't sound like there's a lot of news coming out, but there's a lot of rehashing of everything that took place last week, which is fun too. So I am not muted. So I need to put a note on my water bottle that says, "Is your mic on, Kineer?" You know, that's what I need to do. So, okay. Let's turn off the alarm. So right now, I have the ability to go do more temples. I won't do those on screen. We talked about that before. All these little miscellaneous quests are going on. Power from Beyond. I haven't done Mantis, which I didn't do before Trackers, so I couldn't be the Mantis in the Trackers Alliance. And then I have a whole stack of activities. So I think the plan was, per the vote last week, at the start of last week, was to continue on with the UC Vanguard quest line. So we're going to head to Sidonia and see what comes next there. Anybody have plans for the weekend? Long weekend, at least in the U.S.?
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Let's go ahead and have that
To be honest
conversation.
with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen, but talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories.
You have memories of House Varun that aren't unsettling? Let's don't make fun of her. I'm here to listen.
That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years.
Did anybody tell
coordinating with
Andrasia that
smugglers
32 days
along
from
the
now
edges of the
that
settled
something interesting is going to happen?
There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over
Maybe
time,
if I can go ahead and get
I
this
established
relationship advanced to the right point, that'll be a very good
They were
time.
not of
Very good timing for that.
but I considered them friends. Yes, very. It was not what I was expecting. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent
So
do not matter.
it's interesting. I should actually pay more attention to all this dialogue now, given what's coming soon, right? I'm pretty sure the first couple times I went through it,
Men and women
I wasn't
with
paying that much attention to it. I mean, I
hopes
pay
and
some
dreams,
attention to it, but
delights and aversions. It felt like
that's a good
a
plan,
small
Dances.
betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them.
That must have been terrible. It's never easy losing a friend.
It was. In ways I did not understand at the time. And so it
She
has
didn't know
bothered
she could
me
be
ever
friends
since.
with heathens like us.
It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo. And zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react.
Cool, Anna. D&D as in Dungeons and
I
Dragons?
believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom
Aaron
and
Bascom?
Jada Wong.
Jada Huang.
They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the
Oh,
years
so
since,
this is officially kicking off her companion quest line, isn't it? That would be nice.
No. I told myself it's because I never had the time, but in truth, I was scared of what I'd find. I have no doubt they were resourceful. Still, how badly were their lives damaged by that moment? In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this.
Come on.
How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends.
Let's find out.
My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone.
Yep, there you go. So she can no longer live without knowing. That's excellent.
And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally
I like that,
pursue
Dances. I need to get hitched quick to
I would
Andrasia.
like you with me.
You do. Okay, we'll flirt.
Thank you. That is
We're definitely gonna go that direction.
sorry. I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
Excellent. Now we're friends. Great. So I'm going to go ahead and keep on the UC Vanguard, at least for a little while. And we now have this as an option. And I think we definitely want to pursue it. I think it's the strategic option is to do the quest line with Andrasia. But I'm going to move this one ahead a little bit, at least tonight. And maybe the next one kind of change directions again. I don't know how far I can get through this one. It'd be nice
The miners
to
pretty much run the lower levels here.
be nice to be able to get all the way through the UC Vanguard stuff. I just don't think it's going to happen in the time I have left tonight. But
it's not
what do
easy
you
living
want?
in Sidonia.
Oh, I know. Do I have to persuade this guy? Oh, it doesn't matter. I've got so much booze on me, it's not funny. Like, literally. I'm carrying... yeah, I should probably get rid of some of this. So we'll just drink a bottle and walk up and just, you know, how you doing? Oh, look at this. I'm still wearing this ugly stuff. Come on. Let's go corporate on him. But I want to be real too, so we're gonna do the hat. I'll turn the light off. That seems a little rude.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
The Discord is updated. If anybody tried
We
to
had such high
join
hopes for
recently,
I
someone
brought him
just
on
informed me that
myself
my
to
link
do
had
medical
expired. I
and
need to put a permanent
biological
link up there.
consulting around the city.
But the link on the
Not
channel
sort
will
of
get you
work
into
the
the
trade
Discord
authority
now.
traditionally
It was
does.
evidently broken for
But
who knows
we thought
days.
it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume
Okay,
the
okay, I just
miners
need to
have
find the
him
guy,
hidden
buddy.
somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
I'll track him
That
down.
won't be necessary.
You
The
don't
trade
care if I
authority
track him
isn't
down or not.
interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince...
Just this one time? I am all too aware that once one starts doing favors for the trade authority, it can be difficult to stop. It is your choice, but be careful. Do not let him talk you into more.
Wonderful.
You know, the trade
I suggest
authority is
paying a
not
visit
really
to
the
the
worst
Sixth Circle.
element in the
What I
universe.
suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants there would.
Miscreants.
But I would urge caution. They're not a
I love how this
of
group of people who live in a hole in the ground on Mars have... how they look down on others. Like, you all live in a hole in the ground on Mars, buddy.
Watch out for the robots.
Keep your attitude to yourself. He's fancy with the trade authority. All the trade authority people are kind of out of control. Okay.
If you're gonna use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep them.
That guy might want to talk to us, right?
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Oh, name
Doc
drop
Walker?
Adrian.
You're barking up the wrong... Andy. You. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray
What's up,
wants
Lou?
with Walker?
The red eyes are some badge of honor, I take it?
Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker?
We'll just keep using her
That's
name.
so.
Maybe he knows.
Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right. Maybe
No,
she
it was
did
given to me
send you.
honestly. Nice lady on a
Maybe you
planet. We
just
fought a
know
terramorph.
your
It was great.
face.
You should have been there.
But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival. And
I
the
think
rest
I've
of
already
us devils.
picked the lock to the storeroom
I'm
at the Trade
always
Authority,
inclined
just
to
while I
help
was
friends.
leveling lockpicking earlier. How would you suggest I go about clearing Percival's name?
Well, most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Of course,
But I want to
rumor
go
is the Trade
change the
Authority
amount.
keeps all their records and collections
Yeah, we'll take care of that.
files on a
That's pretty
central
easy.
server inside their storeroom.
Yeah, Hippie G, I've
If
shot Benjamin by you
someone
more than
was
a
to
few
break
times.
in there and
He
adjust
doesn't
Percival's
die.
debt to something
Pick his
a little
pocket,
more
you can
reasonable,
clear out his
say
apartment.
a few
It's
hundred
a small
credits,
form of
I'd be happy to
protest
cover
against the man.
costs.
Crossing the Trade Authority could be perilous. There are real stakes here.
But one friend of Hadrian's to another, Sidonia's full, say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need the...
Yep, we're going to do it. Oh, I got 5 of those. Nice. Yeah, I'm not really going to get in the business of manufacturing whatever for Aqueous, whatnot. I think I can just take care of this the easy way. Where are you going, Andreja? Just for a little run. Okay, how do I get up there?
A reduced noise ordinance is in effect every night from 2200 hours until 0500 hours the next morning.
Oh, that was nice of him. Oh, I didn't unlock this door. There's a different lock on the other side, maybe. I don't know. I thought I'd unlock this door. I could be wrong. Evidently, I am wrong. I don't think it was reset, but... All right. No, I haven't looted this place. I will take all the things, thank you very much. Just miscellaneous stuff, materials, the accounts computer, this is what we want. Charles Flynn, Lou Saavedra, Percival Walker. Isn't that the one where I can change his account? Wait a minute. Did I not finish that? Speak to the bartender. Oh, you know what? I didn't finish it. So they didn't click the, they didn't kick forward the quest for me. Well, that's terrible. So the terminal's here, but I can't do anything about his debt. Come on, people.
Sometimes I wish I had taken.
Let's go take care of this.
Yeah.
I thought when he gave me the Digipix I was good to go. Okay, I'll take care of it. I just had to. Maybe that's it. Thank you.
Hey, you. Maybe Hadrian's friend. Come here.
Yeah, I'm not really that worried about that. I'm worried about that guy right there. Yeah, Dances, I think you're right. Like the support for the game looks pretty good at this point in time. So, you know, we know we're going to get this DLC. They've registered the name for what looks like the next DLC, which should be Starborn. Right? They just registered the trademark for that, which is a very good sign. So, 2025, we're talking about another DLC. I'm very interested to see... The Varun City is supposed to be a completely new place. So we think it's actually going to be, you know, like a planet will open up or a system will open up that we haven't seen before. Let's make it 50 credits. I'm not going to bother doing I am not going to waste my time picking a master lock just so I can walk through that door when I can.
During the war, we had these things called battles. I didn't fight.
Pay off Percival's debt. Yeah, we should just be able to go do this.
Was there something else? Do you now?
I do. Let's pay it off.
That's not the number I read. Here, his current balance. I expect this won't be a great hardship. Then I suppose that's... You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working with him again.
All citizens are welcome and encouraged to make use of the Civilian Community Center on the mid-level for activities of all sorts. Seek a community center representative to plan your event or regular gatherings.
Oh, I think actually dances. I'm not carrying it. It's like aqueous something or another.
Yeah? Did you now?
I did. I took care of his debt.
My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit. But we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Good you're going in there, actually. Bunch of spacers moved in, not long after we got Percival
Aqueous hematite. Thank you, Anna.
Don't expect
That's exactly
he'd run
it.
out before they got taken care of. But I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left
And if you don't
rations.
use it for the quest,
The passkey.
it sits in your inventory
I'll
forever,
let him
from what I
know
can
there's
tell.
someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
All right. So this guy doesn't want to talk to us anymore, which is fine, because I'm kind of done with him. Just going to drop me outside. Hey, Mike. Quality of life mods. To get rid of, like, aqueous hematite.
5, 4,
It's like a pretty good plan.
2, 1.
This seems like a really good use for a buggy, doesn't it?
Did something catch your eye? Or was it just...
That was terrible. Come on. I use all the boost. There we go. I guess it is daytime. I wasn't paying attention. We're just going over the top. Point going around. This thing will climb straight up a wall just like a horse, evidently. What'd you do? You go outside? That's nice. I'm not going to worry about those guys. Maybe they'll drop other good gear, but I have a feeling I'm going to have a weight problem pretty quickly through this whole place.
Give up already.
Where are you fighting, Amnesia?
Easy mark.
Nice.
You're going down.
Where are the rest of you yokels at? What terrible, tragic illness am I suffering from? A lack of bandages. Can't really see him over there. Not close enough. Out here. Can't be many. No. Let's not get terribly involved in all the lockpicking. Do I have create vacuum yet? No, I do not.
Ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
I don't want all their guns. There's so much loot down here, it's ridiculous. It's going to take every ounce of willpower to not just loot this place from end to end.
Spacers, no doubt.
Come on, guys. Come play. Is that about it? Well, I'll tell you the one thing I don't have that I thought about. What do we have here? Extreme solar radiation. I am wearing the wrong set for radiation. And this could just kind of get ridiculous. That's nice. Just don't loot everything. Can I get back out to my ship from here? I don't think I can. That's Sidonia. Strangely enough, I can. I'm just going to check to see if I've got... Well, I have two solutions to this problem. One is a better suit, and the second is to do this at night. And so if I don't have a suit in here, I'm just going to sleep and then fast travel back over there. Because I really don't want to listen to that thing beeping at me all the time.
A brief history of time. If you find any addition, any at all, I will be your friend like for...
Yeah, I don't have any. There's radiation there. Star Roamer. Could do this. Not the biggest fan of... Yeah, there's no radiation. That one. What do I have here? Status effects. Only 70. That's better than nothing, I guess.
Yes, your eminence.
I hope you are sufficiently rested. Who knows?
So let's see, 1323. I'll just go ahead and make this nighttime and hope that I can fast travel over there without it burning a bunch of hours. Like at this point, I don't really even need the suit, do I? This is like going to NASA. Why am I not wearing that?
You're awake. He's running out of knives to sharpen.
She's running out of knives to sharpen. You will have a baguette.
And while I wait.
Okay, let's see if I can get back over there quickly without... And I have that suit if I have a real problem with radiation. Yeah, I don't think that's the best vendor for the captain's quarters. Yeah, so there we go. It's nighttime and I don't have a radiation problem, so that's just the answer here. That's the same answer to NASA as well, which is you just do the content at night, and that way you don't have to worry about it. I forgot. I walked out on those guys and left them there. Not that interested. Let's get back down in the cave, man.
Remain alert. Best to assume we have not seen the last of these.
Be alert. The world needs more alerts. Okay. So I think I cleared these guys out. The next question is, where do I go from here? I mean, it's not like there's a blue dot telling me where to go, is there? There's a blue dot telling me. That was kind of pointless. There's a bunch of guys down those hallways too. Got anything good? No. See anybody this way? Come on. Bunch of guys around this corner. Oh, come on. Oh, you're down here. Headshot. Where are you guys at? Off to the side? Is there anything in here I care about? Snacks. Come on, show yourself, buddy. One more time. Oh, he's fallen down. So, is there a key in here somewhere? Oh, there's an Astra. We'll take the Astra, that's for sure. There's an employee exit key. I like that too. Guns. We'll take the guns. Helmet's not terrible. Ammunition's not terrible. So we can keep going. So Ben, if you're asking me, I tend to go with the mixed constellation and Mark I suit just out of practicality. However, I have a whole set of collections that I like to use. I did, and I haven't released this video yet, I did get the 2 new suits that are available after the stealth drop last week. There's a vibrant suit and a bold suit. And I've got a video that's almost ready to go on that. I think the first time I played through, though, I stuck with the biggest, heaviest suit I could get, which is either Tracker's Alliance or there's another one just like it. Very close to it. Bounty Hunter suit. And then I just focused on upgrading them a lot. But I guess I've become a little suit agnostic at this point. Can I jump into there? Let's see. I guess I can. I'm not worried about that stuff. We're not going to loot all this stuff. We're going to find Percival. Nice. There's quite a bit of it in here, isn't there? He's not far away. Here we go. There's our buddy. Just make sure we clear this room, or clear this roof. What's up here? Snacks? I guess he's been sitting up here. Take his own snacks. Panacea.
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the Trade Authority.
I am.
I don't appreciate it. I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned
There's a life goal, to be a nefarious old man hiding out in a cave.
Adrian sent you.
Name dropping again.
Okay?
She was doing great.
She's fortunate to be alive at all. Hope you two had plenty of backup. So what's this she had you bring all the way down here after putting you in harm's way? Adrian said that, huh? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Well, she didn't make me. I did volunteer. So my other question is, do we open this... How quickly do we open this place up? Because once this place is all up and running, there's a nice weapon vendor in here, too.
Got some projects.
I think he might be the first guy to sell... a negotiator, unless you get high enough level.
And Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt.
I guess he's going to take care of it. We're going to get to watch him do the same thing Hadrian did.
Good to see someone give the Trade Authority a bit of their own medicine. All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right. Just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's...
This is the worst kind of terramorph you could have.
I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me?
No, dude. That would be a lot of trouble to come down here for
it'd be the best
little
damn
hoax.
fake I've ever seen. I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh?
Nope.
This sample, it's
Get to
got
work,
all
buddy.
the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms are so
Well,
bad,
sort of by
they had to
terramorphs.
blow the spaceport
And
seal
one
the
guy we
place off
haven't
from
met
the
yet.
galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph.
Absolutely.
Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
The chances for survival, let alone maintaining any kind of functioning society, would be slim indeed.
So you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Let's just go to the bar.
Could use a drink about now.
That's right, man.
Here,
and you can
ask
go
your
back to
people to live
Sidonia because I have paid
Not
off your
supposed
debt.
to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Oh, we have rules now. So I don't know, what else is there? Is there anything I can loot down here? I don't recognize this place in the dark is the problem. And some of the stuff that I'm looking for might not even be here until later once they really fill it back out. I don't think that's the door I want. Oh, wait a minute. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's nice artwork. Neo City Hustler outfit. You want to tell me what you're up to? Isn't there an elevator here? That's not the way I want to go. I don't want to go all the way back out this whole place. Where's the elevator?
The biggest surprise is
Thank
not
you.
that the UC engaged in Xeno warfare in the past, but that they ever stopped. I would have expected them to very quietly keep...
I think it's a reasonable plan, Ben. Okay. Yeah, this is not fully outfitted yet. We can't land here. But we can go back and meet Hadrian, who by now, we hope, has gone to see a doctor. Maybe gotten stitched up. I don't think I went back to my ship, but I thought I just went back inside. That was just for fun. Did I tell you I don't have any points left on my license? Minor buggy incident. I do like those a lot. The ground vehicle turned out to be a lot of fun. It's great. It's really fun. I love the fact that you can attack entire POIs with it. At least the ones that have enemies on the outside. That's kind of a blast. I took it on top of a autonomous Dogstar factory. Just flew around up in the air on a low gravity planet. Shot all the robots. It's pretty good. Landed in the lava. Lava still hurts.
Hadrian.
Why, hello, hello.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
I'm gonna let them walk in first.
Knife fights in low gravity can be especially difficult. Just, in case that comes up.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down.
All right.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it.
So she was
ultimately
here.
didn't
She
end
could
up
have worked to
being
pay off
too
his
much
debt.
trouble. That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
That's interesting, man.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure.
Shades
So tell me
vehicle
you've got some
tuner,
kind of
Anna
plan for
says.
that workup.
Cool.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's going to take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we be dealing with
Oh,
the
yeah.
and the Free
I had
Star
forgotten.
Collective?
That means we get to go
And
do
House Varun somehow?
the whole
Guess
routine
we
with
can kiss
the
that approach
embassies.
goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear
That'll
us
be
out
great.
either. But I
Especially
called
prior
in some
to
favors.
Shattered Space.
They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti with both of us. Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were
You're
military
complicit in this
scientists,
entire war crime
ran
thing.
a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield
War crime.
as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
Everybody's
After
got a
some early
story.
fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Oh, well, that,
Everybody's
means a
got a
lot.
little past.
It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to
Did
explore
I mention I'm both
deploying
in the Trackers
Terramorphs
Alliance
on
and
the
I'm
battlefield.
wanted?
The
I
project
must have
never
done
got off
something.
the ground.
I don't know what.
But the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it. All right.
Let's just go talk to him.
I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
I'm thinking about what to do with her dad. Whether to keep him around. I don't know if there are any implications for Shattered Space. Not directly, it doesn't seem like, but it's not the worst thing. You have contraband. Do I now? I do. You're saying I can just jump around down here, go places.
Not a transport craft.
What am I wearing? Let's get back to my good old cowboy
How's it going?
suit.
Can I help you?
Indeed. Time for the Trade Authority.
Cool. That's what we...
I found some stuff in the mine, buddy. Here, you can have that. Yeah, that, and that. That.
See you around.
Yeah, and I haven't gone down to Neon and actually worked the quest for that either, so I don't think I have. Was that one I was? No, that's not the one I was wearing. I thought there was a special suit for that. That's a pretty quick one, though. I just know between the suit that you get while you're making Aurora in Neon, and there's another suit that you can have, when you stack those up with the right armor sets, you can cover at least one type of environmental damage at a time. Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, she reappeared.
To make you forget about those living down in the well.
Captain, over here.
What's up?
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. Though I was a bit caught off guard when the commander of the Vanguard asked me how things were going. Hadn't realized
Hazmat suit and a Xeno fresh suit. And they're slightly different.
Hey, your call what you share and what you don't. And
keep that in mind.
I guess in the spirit of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance.
I seem to remember there's some dialogue here I need to trigger.
Reason I'm here in the first place.
I don't remember exactly what it is, though.
I'm a clone.
A clone?
Of a man named Francois Sanon. One-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War.
We've all heard of him. He's terrible.
Navy. They called him Ve
Clutches pearls. Ve
Woe
Victus.
To the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's
so
attempt
he was
to
a
create a
great
new
military
generation
leader
of
who
military minds from one of their
killed
most
people.
respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
All right.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective.
I get it.
And UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day.
Mistakes were made.
My involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Yeah, we'll be friendly.
I really appreciate you saying that.
Oh, she likes that.
I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much
forgiveness.
You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else
she has a
to
pass.
Discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here. Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed.
Okay.
The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a
So do we think the
bigger risk than
Terramorphs are related to
handing over the
what's going to be revealed in Shattered
That
Space?
data itself isn't dangerous.
They seem a little smarter than
Probably
just your
wouldn't be a
average
bad
mean
point for us to
creature.
bring up, should the opportunity arise.
The whole hallucination thing's kind of an interesting tell.
Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terramorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's
So if I
fears
know
and
that,
make it easier
I'll
for
get
us
a
to
dialogue
dispel
later, I believe.
any suspicions the other factions might have about our intentions.
Are you willing to tell me more?
I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being fleet admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of guardians instead. Until his defeat during the Colony War, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander.
Anna says the Great Serpent is actually a heat leech who went through the Unity.
That mind opened
I like
a lot of doors for him. And for me too.
But Victus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless.
Okay, let's do
I guess
this.
it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Hope that doesn't disturb that lady at the desk. Jumping over her head with a booster pack. Alright, what are we doing here? I don't think there's anything super complex about this dialogue, is there? And I'm not Crimson Fleet, so at least they're not going to point out the fact that...
You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report.
I'm a terrible human being.
Our thanks for the risks
That's fun dialogue.
In securing this information.
If you've already done the Crimson Fleet and you come through here, they'll still let you go through, but they do poke at you a little bit.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Is there an option that says we're going to keep a lot of people from being killed by Terramorphs? No. Yeah, let's scare him a little bit. No, it's not, buddy.
Madam President,
I don't like his
the
attitude.
Premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy.
Moments ago I was just petitioning. Now I'm demanding.
Seems at best panic.
Somebody's trying to escalate
And
a
at
little
worst,
bit.
a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count
I do think
you
that's
require.
an excellent point. You will get the body count
Let's keep this
eventually.
civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming. I only know what I was told. Yeah, like I think
That
it'll
is
rip
worth
people apart.
considering.
That's kind of its
This
whole
attack took place
thing.
on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
You are correct, but it must be considered that with the data in hand, someone else could succeed where that program
Andresha,
failed.
not helping.
That?
Stop.
I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
An excellent point indeed. The other
Hey,
powers
Genghis,
would likely
how
be
are
much
you?
more inclined to work
I
with
always
us, no
rat
doubt.
him out
Chief
ASAP,
Diplomat.
Genghis says.
That point is a good one. Very well, you have my agreement. The galaxy is lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to...
Oh my! Hey, the blind's closed.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Nice.
Terramorphs. More attacks.
Terramorphs?
Just as predicted.
Good God.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide...
I like the idea of discretion.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to do this all really quietly.
Admiral Logan, the local
while
barracks
they're,
can
I don't know,
provide
ripping
support.
the heads off
I'll
of
make
people.
the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Can I fight them with my ground vehicle?
We'll have to make do with the tools we've got.
Will it be
You
there,
too.
waiting for
You
me?
can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind
Okay, we're going to show them how it's done. We're going to use guns and shoot them. Whoops, hello guys. You guys go up to the top of the tower here and hang out where it's safe. If I can get to my ground vehicle, I'm definitely... Oh, I forgot.
That's it. Now hit him with everything you got. Stop!
Does this work? I'm going to save first.
Please. Stop! Please. Don't. I can't. Stop.
We win. Again.
That was fun. Yeah, so the Tracker's Alliance gun converted to EM is pretty useful for that. How you doing, UC Security?
For what you did.
I've done a little security work myself here in the city.
We didn't want to hurt them.
They didn't give me a badge,
The
though.
way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
Yes.
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just
They were all
started
kind of batshit crazy.
screaming.
And I
tried
think
to
she
restrain
did.
them,
I don't think she
get
picked
them
up an
on a
EM
train to
weapon.
get
I
them
think
out
she
of
just
harm's
popped her.
way, But some of the other
I
officers
tried to
down
get there first. You
we
saw
couldn't
it.
restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection.
Pheromonic
Some
projection.
Terramorphs, they can induce this fog.
It's a fog?
It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control. Turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you
Cool.
break the hold. But this means we're going to need to be
I wonder if
real
I could shoot
careful
the
with our
Terramorphs
fire.
with my
And
EM
keep
weapon.
that EM weapon at the ready.
Sounds like we need to hustle. Yeah. Okay,
Let's
yeah,
do
we're
it.
cool. Let's go.
That's
Let's
unlocked.
get it done.
Please, do what you can to help them.
We're totally going to do what we can to help. Completely. Although we might use creative methods. My ship's there. I should have a ground vehicle. Although I don't know if I have to fight one on the way there, but there's at least one of them over on the side. Hey guys, what's up? They're not having a good day.
Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move.
Order has been issued for the Spaceport District. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Let's see. I need to have a conversation with this guy. Okay, let's see if we can. Yeah, he's down. Kind of kills.
Not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now is not real. We have to put down that door.
These are terrible guns. What do I have?
Kill them first.
Yeah, fine.
Down! Get
Jump.
down!
trouble. Can I get my gun?
They're going to eat you alive.
Not gonna make it, dude. I need a better gun. Well,
Wait,
the EM weapon was kind of
officer,
fun.
Are you and this woman?
I didn't use any of my Starborn powers either.
Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad.
What you
Barely
got?
holding our perimeter.
Oh, I like ammunition.
They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Heard you might be looking for some backup.
You two have any experience with Terramorph?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here.
Nice.
We know how to handle pressure.
They're like Terramorphs are big and scary.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your...
We're not UC. Your call. We're on the line.
Good. Keep them from coming back here and killing all the nice, polite humans. Yeah! My ground vehicle's here. We're winning. I have no idea how this is going to go. But clearly this is the way we're supposed to do this. It's not doing a lot of damage. Okay, that wasn't the best. Oh, fine.
Never stay.
Fine. Come here. Can I ram him? Clearly that worked. Okay, I can't just leave Entrasia there fighting this thing by itself. Or whoever that is over there fighting this thing.
You've lost!
You've lost again.
Always win!
What are you doing down there, buddy?
This is useless. Lost.
There's one right there! Kill it! I can handle this!
Down!
Slow. I got one more. Yeah, well, the ground vehicle was a fun idea, but clearly it's not doing the trick. Somebody wrecked your ship. Was he inside that? Yeah, this isn't the greatest either. I need better Terramorph guns. Let's do something fun here too. Where did he go? Okay. Yeah, that was messy.
The rest of the city is safe, thanks to us. You deserve whatever accolades you have coming.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about accolades at the moment, Andreja, but I appreciate the positive reinforcement. Are we getting close? No. That's okay. We'll get through this. This will be good. Well, I took all your ammunition. It was a little slow. Tried to hit him with my my buggy. Didn't work out as well as I'd like. So now I know.
Guess they weren't kidding about you.
Good point. You need to level up lasers, demolition, and heavy weapons in order to get the maximum damage out of the buggy. Although I think the demolitions might be for another version of the buggy that has a different weapon. But heavy weapons and lasers affects the buggy. You're the heroes here, not us. No, we're not going to be that humble.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the
So think
occasion.
about that next time, Yumi, when you send
Captain,
me out there to go pick up a
back to the
package.
President. Let her know the terramorphs have been dealt with.
We're all
Take
good.
care of yourself, Sergeant.
Report to the... Can I go straight there? Maybe not. I probably should have made sure I had eaten something before I had gone too far on this.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all clear signal before exiting your...
I think once we finish this one up, though, we will have unlocked the forced mission parameters, right? We'll lose Hadrian, I think, after this, right? Which is good. Not that there's anything wrong with Hadrian.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
The next time
like the
terramorphs rear their
archives,
ugly
maybe?
heads, the UC is going to be ready.
Captain, Hadrian, it would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's
Of
fine.
course.
We'll just
I only wish
play
we
it down the
could have
middle.
acted sooner.
They're fancy people. They like polite
Today's events have
conversation.
only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the cabinet. You will have our
Will the guy in the
full
green
support
coat
in collecting
apologize?
the
He seemed a
terramorph
little
data
salty
from the
earlier.
archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and...
I like that hundreds of years in the future they still
facing
use the
right
phrase play ball.
The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that
They
representative.
do have bat ball. I've seen the caps.
We do. In exchange,
You should.
we're willing
You
to
should send me.
fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So,
Always a trade-off,
will
isn't
you
there?
help us?
You
I'm
can
glad
count
to
on
hear
me.
it. Now, we, of course, won't
I
be
just want that
sending you
fancy
in
apartment
without
someday.
the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office
Oh, that's a
of
good point. There are
Interstellar
baseballs
Affairs
everywhere.
will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies,
They're hockey
you have our
sticks.
thanks. You're dismissed.
Are there any hockey pucks?
I'm
14K.
gonna go
That's
check
not
in
bad.
with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that tape.
All right, we're set.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
I don't really think I need that.
Hello.
Chief Yassine, these orders. A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's me, lady.
I'll make sure they get what they require.
Deputy Elizabeth McIntyre.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs.
Well, I am
I'm
a
Deputy
Vanguard
Chief
captain.
Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second in command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor.
It's good to know. He was the guy in the
Terramorph
green
data
jacket,
and
right?
beyond.
He was the one that was a
We're going
little
to do everything in our power to make sure you have
uncertain
the
of
tools
the
you
plan.
need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Freestar Collective Settler, where the UC keeps all their secrets on how to kill Freestar citizens. Oh, let's just go with this one.
Someone paid attention in current events.
Yeah, you're a little
So,
snobby.
then you also
That's why
know
us
that it's
Freestar people
originally
don't care for
managed
you.
by the three major
UC
galactic
people.
players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency.
Keep in mind,
Requires a
Alex is supposed to be
one-time
a
use code
Martian,
from
which
each of
is,
the three
at
armistice
least within
signatories. UC,
the Expanse,
Freestar
a
Collective,
Western
and House Varoon.
themed
No,
group.
the
So
UC is already on
Freestar
board,
was kind of the
so
best fit,
that
I
means
think.
we'll need to convince two people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varoon to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varoon? Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House
Go
Varoon
for the
retreated
Varoon.
into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore
So we'll do the
stayed
Varoon
here.
first,
He's
but
since
I'm
lent
just
his
about running
support
up
to
against the
a small
3-hour
number
mark.
of
And I'm not
archival
sure I can rush
requests.
through there in about
So there's
10 minutes.
real hope
I
you
don't know
might
that I want to
again.
rush through there in 10 minutes. I
Let
kind
me
of like
to know how a
that
member
place.
of House Varoon thinks is a quick way to earn yourself
Their
a
embassy's a
about.
lot of fun.
It does.
Plus with Andreja with me.
Concern. We're not 100%
Should be more entertaining.
sure Balmore is actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice. I have no doubt.
We'll get him.
Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, We received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for
Yes,
automated
yes. Things will
security.
shoot at me. We know that. We're 100% clear.
The good Ambassador Ratcliffe. She's a veteran of the cult.
Life miserable.
Sounds as though I will enjoy this.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Do they give me
Use her
both options now?
experiences as a member
Or
of
actually
the
have to take them in
military
particular
and with
order?
the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, she's got a lot of
But
dialogue,
My
Ben.
suspicion is
She just
we're
keeps
going to
going.
have to rely on other.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find
Be
a way
sneaky.
in there
I get it.
without
Stealth.
being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should
The
be
snake
of
girl
help
and I are
with
real
that.
sneaky. Don't worry about
But
it,
there's
lady.
also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
Did that just switch?
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to...
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, I'd suggest you start with Ambassador
Be smart out there, Captain.
That's not really what I wanted to do, but... No, they just switched me back over from the Varun one to the Freestar one. I'll take your magazine. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it at this point in time. We are just hanging out here. I don't think we can go outside. Can we go outside? Thanks, Anna. Good to see you. I think we're going to wrap this one up right here. This is a good stopping point. I don't want to start either one of those quests. I don't think they're that long, but I do want to spend a little bit of time going through the embassies and exploring them as fully as I can. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you are not already subscribed, please subscribe, like, share, all the other YouTube things that we all know how to do. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining us.